Hey, what's up guys, Shillis here, welcome back to more Witch on the Holy Night. So, thank you to Stray Meridak, for letting me know that about the what'd you call them, detective points or whatever they were, and that I might have enough as long as I get the Toko time of death right. That's really good to know. So I can just go back to right here. Yeah, I'm gonna have some. Yeah, I'll just go here. So pretty much what I'm gonna do right here is I'm literally just going to brute force it. Actually, so I uploaded that video Friday. I'm recording this Sunday morning, like 2:30 in the morning. But Friday night after I uploaded it, I was like thinking in my head, like after the comment came through about that, and I was thinking to myself a lot, and I thought through it about what Toko's time of death could have been, and I came to a conclusion. But when I went to sleep that night, I woke up and forgot my conclusion about what I thought the time of death actually was. So I'm just gonna have to brute force it and just try all three. Since we already saw this, so I'm just skipping through it. I'll just do this. I forgot about the fast forward button, to be honest. Okay, so I believe I did between 4 and 6 and 6 and 8. I believe those are the two I did. Now, I'm trying to remember. I'm still trying to remember what my conclusion I came to was. I want to say I thought it was here, because if I remember correctly, shortly after we got back from, actually, let me put a save here, so that way if I'm wrong, I can just load right here and we'll be good. Well, I guess we can do the quick jump too in the, well, whatever. Because if I remember correctly, at first Aoka went with us into the drawing room to greet everyone, but then she left, I think, to go to her room for something. So it's possible that it happened. Actually, no, this would make, yeah. Oh my god, I just put it together. The scream that Kumari hears, right? Because Kumari goes to take a nap at 3:30, if I remember correctly. And she hears a scream as she goes to sleep. Again, but no, because that room that she's in is right down the hall from Aoko's. So her hearing that scream, if it had happened, you know, up in the attic, when she thought it was Mr. Toki, wouldn't make sense, because, when I thought it was Mr. Toki's scream that happened then, wouldn't make sense. But if it happened in Aoko's room, it might be close enough to where the scream could have gotten through the soundproofing that they said it had. Because, yeah, again, the attic would have been too far away to hear, and anywhere else would have been too far. But right down the hall from Aoko's room, that might have been close enough for her to hear. So, yeah, you know, that's it. Tune 4. I think Toko Aozaki was the first victim. What? Why did it take my brain this long to put that together? Like, even after I'd ruled out Kumari, like I didn't even rule her out. I was still kind of low-key thinking it was her, but I guess since I got confirmation that it wasn't her the last time, I guess it opened up my brain up to more ideas. But oh my god, yeah, that makes so much more sense. being able to, yeah, because being able to hear Toko would make sense. If yeah, I've already went on about that, but still, yeah, that makes so much more sense. I don't know why it took me that long to piece together that the scream would have been that close compared to. I don't know, but you know that makes a lot of sense.
青崎は午前中は街で買い物をしていた。青崎姉はあいつが部屋を留守にしている間、クマリたちを連れて一息ついて部屋に戻るまでの間に殺されたと見るべきだろう。
Nope.
15時半頃、私2階廊下で青崎とすれ違ったけど、
I forgot that.
東館の奥、青崎の部屋は煙火地獄になってたわけね。
I forgot. Oh my. I bet you. Dude, I can't believe I forgot about that. No, yeah, that's right, because Alka's like, your door should be unlocked, because I just was in there. I put your key on the desk. That's, yeah, oh my goodness. That makes so much sense.
まあ、
And Alka was being sketched right then too.
憶測は憶測でしかねえけどな。
Yeah. Hmm.
それよりだ、クマリ。ネックはいつ殺したかじゃなく、どうやって殺したかだと思わねえか。
True.
山城にしろ、営利神父にしろ、あの鉄仮面たちを笑わせられるのはよっぽどのセンスだ。殺害可能時間は平等にあっても、そのセンスだけは限られる。この点で言えば、まあ、宗十郎やらベオやら木の実やらは除外される。
Again, I don't really know if I agree with that, but Tsukiji had latched onto something big. Should I just skip through this part since I already? Nah, you know, since we got to the yeah, just go through it again. Why hadn't anyone else thought of that? Hosuke's jokes only made people cringe. Beo didn't even understand the concept of humor. That's for Shizuki. I've met planks of wood that get jokes quicker. Again, at least with Shizuki, I would heavily disagree on that point, but whatever. Our discussion carried on until nearly 3 a.m. I yawned. I was by no means relaxed, just exhausted. After everything that's happened, I'd be surprised if anyone had any real energy left.
夜更かししすぎたな。そろそろ眠り時だがどうする？念には念だ。俺もそこのソファーで眠るってのもありだが。
As long as I lock the door, but I won't be able to sleep. It should be safe as long as the door is locked, but we still had other things to worry about.
いい。ここまで来たらあと少しだし。だいたい全員を疑えって言ったの築地じゃん。
そうだったな。俺も容疑者の一人だった。さすがクマリ、余計な心配だったぜ。
I wouldn't say that. Tsukiji turned to the door, ready to leave. I tried to say something.
関係ないけど。ひどい一日だったのに。築地はなんか。
You know what? I'm gonna like skip in short bursts.
築地、割と人付き合い。
Yeah.
じゃあな。
Okay. I'm pretty sure it's all the same, except for that choice making a difference. But I woke up to the sound. Yeah, we see the photo. We go down to the basement. Aoko. Okay, yeah, keep running will get us killed, so try to guess who the killer is. Now...
落ち着け。 もう条件は揃ってるはず。
Yeah, so we know that we know Aoko had already left her room and left Toko in her room drinking, because Toko had to have died after that, because that's the scream we hear, and that's after Aoko went to go back downstairs after leaving her own room. So it has to be, like I said, I'm pretty sure it's Alice who activated the ploy, and she's having Sojiro help her. I'm almost positive. The only problem that I see is whether it wants you to go with who was doing the actual murders or who, because going off the actual murders, it would be Sojiro, but if they want to know who we think the ploy user is, it would be Alice. So yeah, we exclude Miss Konji. Yeah, who cares? The fourth murder, Bayo, can't have been me because I didn't search for Aozaki's sister. Neither could have been Sui. Yeah, see, assuming my theory about Bayo being dead is wrong, and that he, and then that wasn't just a distraction, then it was probably Alice who did that. Because Alice, that's the time Alice went away. Again, it's still, it's hard for me to pick between, again, I'll just put another save here. And sixth murder, Yuika, this one didn't matter either. Then seventh murder, Elder Aozaki's death by alcohol poisoning. This might have been for first murder in the timeline. We could exclude maybe only Miss Konji barely. I'm going to assume it wants who does the actual killings. So I'll go with Sojiro first. If it doesn't count, then I'll go with Alice after. Now let me put a save here. Again, I'm pretty sure, because Sojiro, again, from the, yeah, I'll go Sojiro first. Because, okay, okay, good. It was Shizuki. I was afraid that it would, like, get me, I was afraid it would do some, like, technicality bullshit, like, with Alice being the one who actually activated the ploy. Unless she's not. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Nah. That's the theory I'm rolling with. Alice activated the ploy and Shizuki's helping her. It was Shizuki. If the facts are pointing to anyone, it was him. He knew this mansion inside and out. He'd been helping out with the birthday party so he could move about freely without raising suspicion. True. But the biggest piece of evidence was the glaring discrepancy between his and Miss Konji's alibis. Shizuki said he was in the mansion in the morning. However, that's not what his landlady said. Again, because I had 2 breaks. I completely forgot about that. I mean, heck, even in the moment when they were going through the alibis, I think I forgot. Or I just didn't notice I didn't notice the discrepancy. That... Man. I don't know. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention fully because, I was talking or something. I don't know. But yeah, that makes sense. And so Komari's gonna come to that same conclusion. Oh. maybe Alice actually didn't know. You know what? Bayo could have, instead of Alice doing it, maybe Bayo could have died because he laughed at everyone freaking out. Huh. If she did that on a regular basis, she wouldn't have bothered to mention that. Miss Kronji wanted either Shizuki or Aozaki to lock the doors. Aozaki said she was in town in that morning. That's likely why her sister was able to enter her room. Shizuki lied about being at the mansion at that time.
決め手がそれだけっていうのがなんとも弱いけど
I felt that there was more I could pin on him, but I wasn't sure what right now. I had to find Shizuki before morning. Before someone was behind me.
あんたが犯人ね、Shizuki!
Yeah, straight in the face. Eat this. I took up my trusty walk and swing it as hard as I could before he could lay a hand on me. Good instinct, Kumari. It connected hard. Nice. Harder than it should have. Shizuki. I only saw him briefly, but I knew it was him. He collapsed to the ground and a strange item tumbled onto the floor. It was the kind of cheap fake glasses and nose you'd find in any bag of party favors.
そんなんで笑わせるとかあり?
I don't know, you sound pretty close to laughing right there. The only ones who would were Miss Kronji, who didn't get out much, and Aozaki, who thought so much of Shizuki. Whatever, I started running. As long as I've guessed the killer correctly, I've beaten the game. Unless my theory is correct, and Miss Kronji's the one who actually did the ploy, and it's just having Shizuki help her. But maybe Shizuki would recover and come after me. I decided to escape to the foyer. If I could make it to the forest outside, I would win. It had to be morning by now. Huh? It was still dark outside. Huh? But in the bad ends, it was literally. Okay. What? How? How is it still dark out?
あなたよくもやってくれたわね
I'm sorry, who? That sort of sounded like Kumari, but also sort of sounded like Aoko. A resentful female voice croaked from the foyer. Wait, female? But who was it? I thought Shizuki was the killer. Maybe that's the voice of the ploy? Run. Just run. Run! I was confused, but I could still run. True. I tripped and fell. As I stood up, I tried to take a second to think. I was mistaken. The game was still on. If that was true, then Sweetheart had won. Shizuki was the killer. I was sure of it. I'd said it out loud and I was still alive, wasn't I? Remember the rules. If you accuse someone and you're wrong, you die. As long as I was still alive, Shizuki had to be the killer. Yeah? Was I wrong? Was I missing something?
さっきの犯人当てあれがヒントなのは間違いない。考えるんだ。順序立ててそもそも何が原因なのか。
I heard footsteps getting louder. Morning was almost here. This is my last and only chance. Decision W. Well, my first instinct here is to go with is Miss Konji a neat freak? As, Wait. Oh my god. I want to go with this one because of my theory. But the names define us thing, right? Is... She said... Shizuki. Whereas you might prefer Sojiro. And then the two types of murder... Wait. The female voice, though. Ritsu. Honestly, I like 4 out of the 5 of these, to be honest. 1, 3, 4, and 5 all seem pretty good to me. Like, well, maybe not Ritsuka. I don't know. But the two types of... Oh, man. I'm gonna go with Miss Konji first because I think it's her, and she's just having Sojiro do the dirty work for her. Which means at the end, everyone would be alive at the end anyway, right? Because then Sojiro, who's technically not the ploy user, would still be alive. Yeah. This wasn't working. I couldn't think straight. Oh, well, not that, apparently. At this rate, I'd never figure out who the killer was. If I couldn't... Oh my god! Oh, no, I'm so dumb! Yeah, the lockpicking skills! That's how she would get into people's rooms during the night to... And get... Oh... I'm gonna try that one next. If I couldn't use my head, I'd have to rely on my legs and get out of here. The game would end if I could just keep from getting caught until sunrise. Yeah. As long as I survived, Sweethearts wouldn't win. The storm was over. If I could just make it to the city, everything would go back to normal. Yeah, surely. Surely.
Uso.
And then, yeah, this is just gonna be the same end as the running away one before, right? I've been heading downhill all this time. How am I back to the back to the mansion? I've been heading downhill. How did I get back to the mansion? The ground distorted. My senses went haywire. I must have done something wrong. Okay, so I guess Alice isn't involved, which... You know, I thought my theory was pretty good, to be honest.
Minagoroshi, omedetou.
It was a voice of terror that I'd never heard before, yet it sounded so familiar. Okay. Then here again. Ritsuka's lockpicking skills. No? Two types of murders? Okay, my theory could still hold up then. With Alice. There had to be two. Yeah, two. It was impossible to explain some things if there was only one method. But what if there were two? First, to consider the nature of the murders. They could be divided up into the times the killer made the victim laugh, and times when the victim saw a dead body and laughed. Hosuke, Riddell, and Sister Yuika fell under the latter self-destructive category. But it might have applied to another victim too. Bayo. Bayo died outside the sunroom after he laughed. But there was nothing in the sunroom that could have made him laugh. It was he saw... Oh! Alice didn't go out there and do it because she would have been soaking wet. No, he's... Because that's when the lights are out, right? Is when that happens? The lights go out right after that? He might... Or right before that. He might have seen Alice in the doorway behind everyone in the penguin costume. So he died at laughing at her being in the penguin costume. And then when the lights come back on and she shuffles into the room and Riddell and Kumari of course see her. And that... Okay. It was unlikely anything had been set up in the forest. Not when the weather was so bad. So the trap must have been laid inside. But not in the sunroom. What about above the sunroom on the second floor? Aozaki's bedroom was directly above the sunroom. Maybe someone had asked Bayo to look into Aozaki's room from the outside. And then Bayo had seen something. Toko out of her mind, dead drunk. But no, Toko would have been dead before that. He wouldn't have been able to see her. Bayo knew Toko well. There was definitely a chance he'd laugh if he... There would be no angle. Unless he jumped in the air and took a peek and then fell back down and was laughing. There's no way. It was ingenious as traps went. Either way, even if he didn't laugh, the person who asked him simply told him to check, so they wouldn't seem suspicious. It would only make people suspect Aozaki sooner.
殺害方法は2種類あったんだ。犯人による直接的な方法と、その後の犠牲者を利用した二次災害。それと同じように。
There were two killers. Riddell's suggestions, Tsukiji's suspicions. Teams of two, intimate betrayal, two minds, one body. Sweethearts, the prayer ploy kickshaw. In retrospect, it was such a revealing name. If Sweet referred to its pudding body, then what about Heart?
人間だ。敵は複数形だった。
Please don't tell me the two forms or the multiple forms thing is gonna be Alice's penguin costume versus her normal clothes. That meant there were two sweethearts. In this game, the killer and the prime suspect had to be separate people. The prime suspect used a ploy, while their accomplice carried out the killings. Shizuki merely played the role of the suspect. I had guessed correctly, but I hadn't seen the full picture. Okay, so no, it was just, yeah, I see. I'm glad it wasn't about the fucking penguin costume. That would have been absurd. That must be why I wasn't out of the woods yet, so to speak.
待ってそれならもう答えは明白。あとはほらあの問題を検証すればいいだけだ。
Decision X. Oh, wait. No, okay, Kumari couldn't know about magical energy, so that one is off the table. Actually, let me put a save here. Okay. Okay, so magical energy off the table. I also want to get rid of number 3 because no one was always being watched by someone. Even Alice even went away to use go use the bat, whatever that one time right before the power went out. It has to be who could activate a ploy, and Kumari knows that Alice owns the ploys, or at least this, whatever. So this has to be the right choice. Who could activate a ploy? Yep. Only one of them could have caused this all to happen. Maybe all of those were correct. Maybe that one literally is just a gimme, but still. Only one of them could have caused all this to happen. I considered who could have activated the deploys. It's impossible to find if you don't know. One was missing, the door's blocking the way, Koinji locked it, scattered invitations, who to trust, 3-day weekend birthday party, the first one is wrong. Right. Our prime suspect was Decision Y. Okay, so it could have been unlocked by Ritsuka with her lockpicking skills, but I'm like 99.73% sure it's Alice. Was there a simpler explanation? Don't make me second guess myself, game. Hold up now. Wait. No. Actually, wait, I'm not even sure what these are supposed to mean. Like, what is it? Huh? Like, I'm trying to... What's this in reference? Like, what? Okay, I think I understand. So I'm gonna go with the first one because I might have been wrong all along. Yeah. This wasn't working. Okay. Because I'm the last survivor. This wasn't working. Huh? Okay, let me go back to this one then. Who could activate a ploy? Only one of them could cause us to happen. I consider who could activate the ploys. Impossible to find if you don't know. One is missing from the vault. Door's walking away. I Koinji locked it. Scattered invitations. Who to trust? 3-day weekend birthday party. First one's wrong. Is it Ritsuka then? That's the only person left who it could maybe be. I'm gonna be kind of sad if it's I guess it can't be Alice. It didn't work, so I guess Ritsuka. What? But what? Huh? What? What do you mean? Okay, I'm sorry. What? This doesn't make Wait a minute. But no, there's no way. She wouldn't have had... No, it can't be Komari. But... This doesn't make sense. Like, unless I messed up again somewhere. There's no way. It has to... I don't understand why Alice and Ritsuka both don't work. There is literally nobody else. Unless Aoko's not actually dead. Unless Aoko or Riddell are faking their deaths. One of them. There's or maybe Toko could fake her death, maybe. You know what? Yeah. You know, let's try that. Let's just see. Let's try Toko. Yeah, that's what I thought. You know, I'm fucking stupid. I just realized. I'm so. Wait. No. I forgot if I would use this when I did the second Ritsuka one, which would have given me the older. Yeah, never mind. I don't. Maybe I'll go with Aoko? No. Yeah, no, it's not. Bro, I don't know. Wait a minute. Sojiro is the only one who ever saw the father's body. Oh my god. Hang on. This could be it. Sojiro is the only one who saw the father's body. Every other person, we saw their death. Well, except for, well, no, I guess we haven't seen Tsukiji's body, have we? Technically, or Ritsuka's. But neither... I mean, we've already ruled Ritsuka out, and Tsukiji can't activate ploys. The father. Was there a simple explanation? Because I might have been wrong all along. No, what the fuck? If I have to go back and do more again, I'm going to be angry. Let me try this again. I'm Last Survivor. Oh my god, dude. Oh, I did the wrong one. Bro, okay. Dude, I am so confused at this point. The only one left I could possibly try is Riddell. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. You know what? Sure, Bayo. Yeah, that's what I thought. Dude, I am so fucking confused. Like, dude, I've done like every possible like thought you could have put into this. I've put into it. There is no, like, I've literally tried people who are dead because they could have faked their deaths. I've tried literally everyone. You know what? Sure, let's try Kumari. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you actually fucking my... What? I mean, you know what? I guess that makes sense since Tsukiji, or not Tsukiji, sorry. Since Sojiro says congratulations to us for killing everyone. Yeah, that makes sense. I guess. Sure, yeah, let's do that. I'm sure now, because everything happened the way I decided it should, which is true. I can't deny that everything went to... yeah, I thought maybe he was just saying that in general, because I don't I did, like, really?
私だ。
It could only be. Okay, I'm sorry, that's bullshit. It 100% could have been Alice. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. It could have been Alice if they just decided to go that route. Literally, they wouldn't have to change a goddamn thing. And they could have made it Alice. And it would have made way more sense. But yeah, sure. The fact that everything had gone just the way I thought was proof above all that I was Sweethearts. Yeah, okay. And as Sweethearts, I couldn't remember. But, I mean, I guess in a sense I am happy that it goes back to my theory about there's no way she could have heard the scream. Like, it would have been a different person I thought it was, but again, it kind of confirms that theory that she had like a residual memory of a scream from when Sweethearts killed out Toko. So yeah, I guess that makes sense. I couldn't remember anything that worked against me. I had to look at this objectively. Who activated the play kickshaw on the day of the party? The answer was no one. Miss Kronji personally locked the room where she stored her ploys. No one could possibly break inside. As long as there weren't any special tricks, we could eliminate that possibility entirely. It was only logical. Therefore, if someone took the ploy, they had to have done it before today. They would have broken in before she locked the vault. Only someone who would accidentally come on the first day of the long weekend would have had the opportunity. So, why did they come on the first day by mistake? Simple. The invitation itself was wrong. A birthday party will be held at the start of the long weekend. The blockhead who wrote that on the invitations sent them out to 3 people total. Of those people, Toko Aozaki probably had it all figured out, but she laughed at something she wasn't expecting, so that took care of her. Then there was Mr. Yamashiro. He'd said that he'd gotten his invitation that morning. Everyone else had received theirs before that. It's highly likely it was delivered directly to his mailbox instead of being mailed. If Shizuki was working with the prime suspect, then they likely edited the invitation. Shizuki became an accomplice on the first day and then invited Mr. Yamashiro on the morning of the second day. This was to hide the fact that the prime suspect was accidentally invited on the first day. Mr. Yamashiro wasn't just invited to be killed, but to act as an alibi for the culprit. Then there was me. I was sure the party would be on the first day of the long weekend. Based on all this information, the only people who could have activated the ploy were me and Shizuki. I could only imagine the kind of hospitality he must have offered Kojika Kumari for suddenly showing up on the wrong day. But it wasn't unreasonable that he'd put out tea and snacks for a fellow schoolmate. The problem is, where did Shizuki obtain those snacks from?
ああ、気づいちゃったか。
Yeah? I mean, I'm guessing that's gonna be like the personification of Sweethearts.
もう少しで私の勝ちだったのに、あの子も予想以上にうまくやっていたんだけどな。
Thanks! Just then, from the mansion. Another me appeared from the mansion. The one who had been Shizuki chasing me. Okay.
あんたがスイーツハーツ
That's like a weird mix of like a jester outfit and like a belly dance. Well, not even belly. Oh, no, not even like a belly. What would you even? I mean, she has like the jester floofs coming out as like a ribbon from the back of her head. Yeah, I guess it's just like a jester outfit in a sense. I guess. I got up off my knees to face my other self. She nodded yes, admitting defeat.
そういうあなたもスイーツハーツだけどね
Well, I mean, potato, patata.
私は彼に化けていた方であなたは彼女に化けていた方でもあなたはクマリコジカと完全に同じだからスイーツハーツとしての記憶を持ってるのは私だけだけど
Makes sense.
あっそじゃあ消えてこれでゲームクリアでしょもうじき完全に日が昇るわいいのクリアしちゃって
Yes?
このままならあなたの勝ちなのに勝者の報酬は惜しくないの
What prize?
何それ聞いてないどういうこと
I feel like this is a trap.
クマリコジカが私を食べるとき何を願って何を迷っていたかって話
Getting a date with Tsukiji?
終わりたくないもっと今がこの半熟卵みたいな曖昧な生活が続けばいいと思ったでしょなんで高校生活は3年だけなのか
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I get that, to be honest, and that makes a lot of sense. Like when you're there, you're like, man, I can't wait to go in the world, man. That shit, get going, yeah, get it done. But then you leave high school and you're like, or you get close to leaving high school and you're like, God damn, I gotta go deal with you adult shit. Yeah, it's rough.
どうして自分はあんな無駄な時間を過ごしたのかなんで素直になれなかったのか そういうの全部ひっくるめて叶えてあげるのが私願掛け卵思春期限定女の子限定のプロイキッシャースイーツハーツなのどう納得いった
Girls, no, that's cheating. Nah. She'll move on with her life. She'll get over it. I'm sure.
納得なんていくわけないでしょ脳書きはいいし何があったかなんて知りたくもないからもうおしゃべりはたくさんノータイムでリセットよあんたはここでだって私の使用条件は片思
Well, don't say it. At the end of the day.
消えて犯人はしずき使用者は私クマリコジカよ
So you don't have to be a magi to be able to use ploys. You just have to. Well, okay, no, I guess that makes sense because ploys. Because Alice could use her ploys when her magic was being blocked. You just have to like break them, or you use them in whatever way. Because they're like pre-primed spells essentially. So I guess that makes sense.
そんな女の子にあるまじき
She don't care about being no maiden. She is strong, independent, almost woman, not quite. She's, still in high school, but almost there. There wasn't anything left to wish for, now that Tsukiji was dead. Ooh. But no, don't you remember the rules? They're gonna come back because you survived. Okay, well, sure. I woke up to find myself on a wooden floor. And because of this, she's the only one that's gonna remember. And maybe Shizuki. I'm not sure though. I don't know how that will work.
私、なんでこんなところに?
Oh wait, does she forget too? I thought she was gonna remember all this. I slowly picked myself up. This was the hall of the Quonji estate. The grandfather clock told me it was almost 7 in the morning. At the edge of the foyer was a woman dressed like a nun, collapsed on the floor like me. Oh, she was just asleep. The mansion was quiet, but I could hear several noises if I strained my ears. There was the clinking of kitchenware, footsteps down the corridors, old doors creaking, and...
おい、どうなってんだこれは。なんで俺らクオンジの家で寝てんだ。起きろ木の実、話聞かせろ。
Your boy's back. A familiar voice echoed from the second floor. Somehow, the tightness in my chest lightened and I stood up. To be honest, I was relieved. I glanced down and saw something like an eggshell in the note. There were just a few words in the note, scribbled in pink crayon.
恋に生きたっていいんじゃない? は?
Stupid sweet brain, even after you're dead, you're still a pain in the ass. Oh, so she does remember. Okay, good. Besides, I was too passive to do that. That's how I fell for your trap to begin with.
だよね!
Sweetheart's tone was lively, yet strangely encouraging. Well, yeah, based off her, like, I can only be used by some of the unrequited. Yeah, it's... Yeah, she probably, now that you denied her, she's probably like, you get yours, girl. Cracks began forming in the eggshell, and then it crumbled. Aww. You know, I wish we had gotten to see more of that character. That would have been interesting. Maybe when we get Witch on the Holy Night 2, or actually, you know, the sequel probably won't be called Witch on the Holy Night unless they decide to make the climax be on Christmas again, which would be kind of complicated. Well, yeah, whatever the sequel is called, when we get that in, like, 5 to 10 years, it'd be cool if they maybe did something with that. They probably won't. Nah, I don't know why I'm even saying it.
あれ? なんかあった気がするんだけど。
Wait, what did you say? And then it crumbled, taking everything. Oh, wait, really? That kind of sucks. Making her forget all that happened. I picked up the note in front of me and frowned at it. Irritated by the presumptuous, obnoxious scribbling, I crumpled it up. And after a moment's hesitation, stowed it in my pocket. Uh-huh.
クマリも来てるじゃねえか。
Yeah.
どうなってんだこれは。パーティーの開始、午前中に変更したのか?
I wonder if it rewound time or if they're actually on, like, Saturday, Sunday. There was a commotion coming from the stairs. Plus the face of a guy I hadn't heard was coming. I quickly turned away and checked myself in the nearby mirror. Good. Nothing too out of place.
どうなってるか聞きたいのはこっちの方よ。クオンジさんの誕生会って本当に今日なの？招待状の日付間違えてたんじゃってあれ？
Yeah, well, Where was this deja vu coming from? I don't know. Must have been my imagination. Surely it was, right? It was awfully rare to have a birthday party out at the Kunji estate. Our high school days were numbered. The season would be over before we knew it. I had to make sure I finished it with no regrets.
お、小鹿じゃん。お前も呼ばれたわけ？
Well, yeah.
アリスちゃんと面識あったのかよ。
そりゃあるわよ。青崎と友達やってれば。てか少しは落ち着け宝介。あんたガキの頃から成長ないんだから。
Wow.
おうおう、さすが幼馴染。仲がいいことで。
Wait. Wait. Is that new information? I feel like that's new information. I don't remember hearing that before. Their child...
その調子で木の実をしつけてやれよ、くまり。周りと何より本人のために
No.
なるぜ。
I feel like this was mentioned... Yeah, no, this was mentioned at the start of this extra chapter, I think, if I remember correctly. Because it didn't sound familiar at first, but I thought of it and I was like, I think I have heard that before, but like not in the main game. I don't know.
いや、億積まれたってお断り。労働と報酬が釣り合わないし、私無駄骨折ってる時間ないし。
Nah,
こ
true.
いつ叩いても元通りになる形状記憶合金だし。
ちげえね。じゃあまあ、こいつはほっといて、クオンジに挨拶に行くか。青崎とクオンジは今かね。
その前にあそこシスターが倒れてるぜでんか。俺が抱き起こしちゃっていいかな。
Oh, dude. Hosuke, you ain't got no chance, my man.
いいんじゃねえの。最悪、てめえが乗されるだけだし。
Oh yeah, right. I think Tsukiji knows Yuika. Yeah, because in the one 8.5, I think, or something like, yeah, I think it was 8.5. He was like, everyone like, you know, people know about it. She has a reputation. That's right. He does know about it. Yeah. Wait, if 8.5 is canon, wouldn't Kinomi also know who Yuika is? Because he was there when... You know what? I'm not gonna worry about that too much. Tsukiji sounded like he was enjoying himself. His travel through the hall. I'm gonna assume voice is supposed to be there. His voice traveled through the hall. You know, it'll probably never happen, but it'd be nice if they put out like a hot fix. You know, that kind of fixes some of these grammar issues or just straight up words being missing sometimes. Again, they're not that common, but they throw me off whenever they do pop up. Dust particles flitted in the air, appearing and disappearing in the rays coming through the skylight.
まあそういうオチもいいっちゃいいか。
Yeah, I suppose. An oddly cheerful voice summed up her honest thoughts. Actually, you know what they could do with this character, right? The Sweethearts character? Is like, maybe part of that like personality is within Kumari's head still, whenever the next game comes out. And that's like a plot point they use. Because it like affects Kumari's like... I don't know. That'd be an interesting way to use that. The mad rhapsody drew to a close. She smiled in her own way. Each to their own. Everyone had a choice. To lament the little time one had left, or to gamble on it. Perhaps we find things beautiful because they don't last. Someday this would all end. But not just yet. This jolly tale was simply another book to add to the shelf. Youth is both fleeting and never-ending. The stories of young boys and girls are full of hardships yet unseen. which means, my friends, we shall no doubt meet again. And again, that's them teasing. I assume that's just supposed to be a thing where it's Type Moon kind of teasing that there will be a next game. The Quonji Estate. Anyone can sleep, but not laugh. Cast. Detective Kojika Kumari. Heroine. Also the... you know, the person behind it all, but you know, okay. Friend A, sacrifice I was told you, Sleeping Beauty, leaves unexpectedly. Gone like the wind, the bomb victim. Stormy Night Tragedy, his father sentenced to tickling via electric chair, leaves due to petrification, died happy, a flower explosion, fluffy form, bros and dads to Kumaris. Yeah, special guest, suspected G, acute alcohol poisoning, maybe wait, no, school, I want, go, okay. Art by Toki Ulich. Editing, Robin the Crook, costumes, Puppet Quonji, stylist, Grando Cosmetics, cooperation, Deploy Kickstars, music taken from Witch on the Holy Night, filming location, Misaki City, Misaki Town, Shuri, and Izuka. Witch on the Holy Night staff, plan, yeah. It looks like if I hold the button down for long enough, it will skip this, but I don't know if it'll have like any little funny graphics throughout it, so I'm not gonna I'll just let it play. Witchcraft Inc. Stingray System Graphics by Black. Subprogramming AZ Ume. Music Hideki. Alright. Supercell. Okay. Hanazawa Kana. I actually want to look up Alice's voice actress. Oh, she was Angel in Angel Beats. Oh my, it's been so long since I watched Angel Beats, I didn't even notice. Wait. Wait. Yeah, Wait, she was Mayuri in Steins Gate? Bro, that's crazy, dude. Okay, I don't know how many of you have played Steins Gate, or watched someone play it, but Mayuri sounds nothing like Alice. That is... She was Saigusa in Irregular on of Magic in Magic Irregular of Magic High School. Bro, what? Basically all her other roles have like, well, aside from it's been so long I barely remember what Angel sounded like, but almost all of her other roles have more like cutesy voice, or like maybe not cutesy, but just like normal-ish, maybe more on like the maybe closer to the cutesy side of voices. And Alice is more of a, I don't even know how to describe it, more of a apathetic like tone of voice. That is cool. She was Kobato Hasagawa in for the fucking Friend Club one. I forget the name of it. Haganai. She was Satomi in Parasite? The Maxim? What? That is very interesting. Like, she's done a lot of, like, iconic characters. Sorry, I'm literally just sitting here looking at, like, the games she's done and, like, the anime she's been in. That is so insane. Oh, she's also in another Type Moon thing. She's in Fate Strange Fake, which I haven't watched yet. I need to do that. Alright, okay, I'm gonna stop looking at this. Wait. She was Rize in Tokyo Ghoul? Bruh. Like, okay, someone told me that, like, apparently, like, she, like, because she didn't voice that one, like, deleted Chapter 7 scene that I reacted to, like, a while back, because, like, she's a high-profile voice actress, but I didn't realize how high-profile she actually... Like, bro, some of these roles are crazy. And she is in something almost every year. Multiple things each year. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll look at that on my own time. Anyway, so yeah, that was. How do I put it? I had the theory before about it possibly being Kimahri. But I ruled it out because it wouldn't make sense, because I thought you had to have magic. Because it ended up implying that you had to have magic to activate deploy. And so I kind of ruled her out. Not to mention it didn't make sense in a lot of scenarios. But I guess with the thought of, well, ploys are actually kind of like primed spells, and that as long as you have the intent, it'll work. Or maybe Sweethearts is just a unique case. I don't know. But again, I still maintain that you could easily, they wouldn't have to change anything except the conclusion. The only thing that would have to be changed is the conclusion, and you could have literally had Alice be the one who had activated it and was working with Sojiro. But I digress. But yeah, I think that's it. There's nothing else for me to do. Well, I mean, I have Wonderful World of Ploys 3, 4, 5, and 6, so we'll have, depending on how long they are, either 1 or 2 more parts after this. But as far as like things with like legitimate story to, well, I mean, the Wonderful World of Ploys 2 did have a fun little like Easter egg in terms of like referencing Alice's like family situation. So I guess maybe there is maybe some story relevance hidden in these, but as for like actual like story, like tales of the things that are happening, this is it. That's it. Again, there'll be 1 or 2 more parts of the Wonderful World of Ploys, but yeah, we're done. That was I really like that. I would like if Type. I hope the next game that follows along like the Aoko, Sojiro, Alice like storyline, I really hope they, again in 5 to 10 years, I hope they let you make choices in those games, because the fact that in the main game in the main game of this, because I was literally going into this game thinking the whole thing would have choices here and there, maybe not as many as Fate did, right? Or as many as Tsukihime did, but like, just a few here and there that could affect the ending, right? But no, it was one straight line, which, it's my own fault. I did my best to avoid spoilers. Like, all I knew going in was that there was a non-Magi guy character who was like a major part of it. Like that's the one thing I knew. And yeah, I had a good time with it. Again, it was different than what I was expecting. Because I was expecting a game. Because at least with other visual novels we have choices, right? At least you can say it's kind of a game because you make choices to affect the end outcome. With this, you didn't really have that. It was just kind of in the purest sense, a visual novel. You read and you had visuals, and that's it. So, yeah, which was fine. But again, I hope going forward they go back to having choices that can affect the outcome. That like you don't need like 53 different dead ends like Fate had, or however many they had in Fate, but like maybe like 10, and then like 2 separate endings, like actual endings, like a good ending and true ending, like 2 of the Fate would stay. I'm just blabbering on, but yeah, that's my hope. But again, that was a lot of fun. It weirdly enough really made me want to pick up the 999 games again, because a lot, like back in 2019 I started playing the first 999 game, the 9 hours 9 persons 9 doors, and I did the first like 2.5 hours of it, and I uploaded those parts. I actually ended up taking them down like a year ago, I think, because I actually had, back then I had considered replaying it, not to mention I hadn't, whatever. So I might pick that up again, because that was actually really, really interesting to me. Because you have to look around, find clues, and I don't know, this whole murder mystery bit just really made me want to get back to that. So yeah, I don't know. But I also have to start Danganronpa too, which, yeah, I have a lot to do. I have, fucking 999, Danganronpa, fucking Steins Gate Zero. I will have to finish the spin-off game of Steins Gate first, the Linear Bended Phoenogram, and I have the other Steins Gate spin-off, the My Darling's Embrace. I have a lot of visual novel stuff to do that I just haven't been doing, and I have to finish to get to it. It's so much. And Fate Extra I have to finish, and Fate Samurai Remnant comes out in just a few days. Bro, I'm a fucking mess, dude. I have so much to do and so much I want to do. It's oh my god. I'm gonna stop rambling. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, I had a lot of fun. It was, all in all, a really, how do I even describe it? It was just a unique experience, right? Because like in the case of Fate and Ren getting with like Shiro and UBW route, at least Shiro isn't a complete outsider. He is also a magi. So having a game like, or having a Type Moon thing like this, where there is, aside from the fact that he was basically trained to be an assassin, implied he was trained to be an assassin, although not as harshly as oh my god, I keep forgetting the teacher from Fate's name, but yeah, he had no clue about magic at all. He was just there. He just accepted it as it was. And so having this kind of thing where, their relationship starts out really rocky, like Aoko literally fucking hates him, to like it getting to a point where they're like fighting together, and she cared enough about him to go berserk and bring him back to life, even if it might cause the inevitable heat death of the universe, which is kind of crazy. I don't know. That was fun. It really was. Now, here's the thing though, is I'm still missing CGs, I think. Am I? Maybe that actually filled it out. No, yeah, no, I'm still missing CGs. I don't know if they're all supposed to be from the extra chapter, or if I'll get them in like the Wonderful World of Ploys, maybe? I don't know. Also, look at this. Yeah, Tokos. I mean, I'm sorry. What a she's a. God damn it, Toko. But man. Yeah, there's still CGs missing. And I doubt I'll get them all from the 4, like, ploy things. Like, is there something special I have to do to unlock them, or...? Yeah, because there's so many missing still. Like, there was at least 20, right? That's 9 from 11, 14, 17, and 24. Yeah, there's 24 CGs missing still. How do I get those? Again, there's no way I'm gonna get 24 CGs out of the ploys. I mean, I guess maybe I could get a few by dying. Maybe some of the earlier choices cause more bad/dead ends. Where'd it go? In this? Perhaps? But yeah, if there's something special I have to do to get those other CGs, let me know, because I actually I really want to complete the CG like booklet. I don't know why. But anyway, sorry, I've gone on way too long. I'm gonna end it here. Again, thank you all so much for watching. And like I said before, Fate Samurai Remnant in just a few days. I'm gonna be finishing Kigetsu Toya. I'll be starting Danganronpa if anyone's interested in that. You know, 999, the Steins Gate stuff. I would ask y'all to go, if y'all are interested in Steins Gate, to go check out my playthrough of the first one, but my mic audio sucks because I was recording that in the summer, like in the middle of the day in the summer, where I'd have like a loud ass AC on in the background, and the mic audio just sucks. So as much as I want to say go watch that, I wouldn't subject you to that. But yeah, I really want to get more Fate Zero reactions out there. I still haven't watched past episode 7, and it's been 10 months since I started watching it. But yeah, I'll get on that, I promise. But yeah, anyway, yeah, that's gonna do it. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.